Rangers Football Club are got themselves into a bit of a pickle. So here today on the channel, Big Stevie Cool, we are here to discuss three potential new Rangers managers that could replace Michael Beale. Because if you haven't got the memo recently, on Twitter, social media, Super Scoreboard, Go Radio, this channel, any other channel, social media, the whole 9 yards, Michael Beale, his time is soon to be up. And just like John Cena would say, my time is now! Is that what Lincoln? I keep calling him Lincoln Potter. So much watching Sons of Anarchy, man. I keep calling him that. Graham Potter, that guy. The guy who did wonders with Brighton, right? The guy that did absolute wonders with Brighton. But what I would say is about Lincoln Potter, I better say it again. Graham Potter, right? He did wonders with Brighton. But you know, the big man himself is also doing pretty good with Brighton. And I'm referring to Sigbury. You know, maybe it's just all Brighton's work rather than the manager. But no, fair play to Graham Potter. I rate him, and you know what? It didn't work out at Chelsea. But look at Chelsea, right? Chelsea is an absolute catastrophe. I mean, there's not many managers in world football that can actually, you know, deal with Chelsea, because whatever's happening there, it just looks like that it is that Todd Bowley wanker that is making the signings. Like, Pochettino's a great coach, he really is, and Potter too, and They can't make a billion worth of talent play football. It's mental, but for me, like, they're not. Chelsea don't even go out and be like, right, what positions do we need? He just goes out and splashes money here. This League One player, 40 million, boom, good night. Chelsea are a catastrophe, man. They really, really are. It's as simple as that, guys. But anyway, Graham Potter, for me, my numero uno pick. It really is that simple. I think realistically he's not going to come to Rangers, and I don't want to put a dampener on this video for it even got started, but I just think he'd most likely get a job in like Saudi Arabia, or he'll just hold out for a Premier League job, because I mean, let's be real, sackings are going to inevitably happen and he'll get one. I mean, you look at the Premier League, right? Who's most likely to get sacked that's at a top team? I mean, you probably would have to go with like Pochettino just because how much MS Chelsea are, but it's not going to be that way for me. I look, Ange is there, Arteta's doing a good job, same Liverpool City. I mean, would United, if they sack Ten Hag, really bring in Potter? I'm not convinced. So that would probably leave you like with a West Ham or something, but West Ham are doing pretty good, so I don't think Davy Moyes is going to get sacked anytime soon. But for me, Potter is numero uno on this list. Up next, we've got none other than Knutson. Kjetil Knutson, of course. He has been managing Bodo Glimt for the past 5.5 years, almost 6 years, when it will come up to the 1st of January. And let's go through his stats. So for Bodo Glimt, right, he's played 238 games. He's won 139 of them, 53 draws and 46 losses. Now, well, that is a whopping 58.40 record there. I mean, that's quite good there for Knutson. And if you look at him, man, he most notably in recent years, you know, he pumped out Celtic in Europa Conference League. Are they the same team that beat Roma 7-1? Right, if I plucked that for thin air, I think I might be onto something there. But he was linked with the Celtic job. And you know what, he was linked with the Brighton job before the Sigray got it. So for me, he's obviously been wanted by a host of, you know, clubs that want to play attacking football. And for me, I've said it before, right? I actually couldn't give a fuck what the brand of football is. Now, obviously, right, you would rather tiki-taka, ripping teams to shreds, winning 7-0 every game, right? But at the end of the day, it's all about winning. And second best, I'm sick of Rangers being second best. I'm fucking sick of it. We have been second best for too long. And take 55 out of it. I mean, we really have been. And as well, I mean, I said it earlier, Walter Smith said, you know, at Rangers, you're only 2 defeats away from a crisis. And we are in a fucking crisis, man. You can, it is almost kiss goodbye to title 56, and we are 4 games in. And people say, nah, it's too early. How the fuck is it? We've lost 2 games out of 4. It's fucking embarrassing. If Hibs can sack Lee Johnston after 3, why can't we sack Beale after 4? That is my logic, man. But then the other guy linked with the job is Kevin Muscat, and of course, He's been linked. A lot of people actually don't even want Kevin Muscat. As you can see, he's staring at this red card like it's his dinner. He really wants it. It's as simple as that. Now, he's been linked. There's been rumours now. Apparently, they've all been rubbished, but it doesn't. I mean, rumours can just depend on fear, and most of the rumours in Scottish football are created by people on fucking Twitter. Someone mentions, Eden Hazard. He's on his way. It's a mess. But of course, if you're not aware, Muscat did play for Rangers. Now he didn't play for Rangers for an awful long, man. It was like a season. I think he only played like 20 games or something, right? So for that, he's not exactly a Rangers legend, but he knows the team, he knows the club, and for me, big Kevin Muscat would be a pretty solid option. Of course, he is currently managing Yokohama F Marinos, and it would be like an Ange sort of type signing for me, but obviously, Ange came in with a lot of risk. It eventually did work out, but anyway, guys, that is it. I'm going to put up a poll about these three. Who do you want? But until next time, that's three managers that could be the next Rangers one. Michael Beale goes. But Michael Beale's no going.